Hey everybody, it's Marshmallows, and I'm back with another polymer clay tip, and this one will be about purchasing polymer clay and making sure that you're getting good quality clay. It's just a really simple thing you want to do to check to make sure that your clay is a-okay to buy. It's really simple. You just pick the color of polymer clay that you want and press. It doesn't have to be super hard. You don't have to break it in half, just enough. And as you can see the indent right here? It leaves a nice little indent, and that's just showing you that this clay is not hard as a rock and that it's really good clay, and you can purchase it, no problem. So that's just something I thought I would share with you guys, because sometimes if you go into stores and maybe they haven't resupplied their stock in a while, you can end up with really hard, almost unusable polymer clay right off the shelf, and that sucks, but sometimes that is the case. So that's just a little something that I thought I would share with you. I wanted to go into a little bit more into depth about that one particular tip, just really quickly, just kind of deviate for a second. This is a Fimo polymer clay. It's a great brand. I buy this fairly regularly just because they carry colors that Sculpey doesn't always have, like this gorgeous mint color. Fimo brand clay is just the way it is. It is actually a harder clay. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's not a bad thing. It's just, it tends to be harder. So when you're doing your press tip, don't be surprised if it's a little bit harder than a Sculpey brand. It's just the way that the clay is, and that's a good thing. If you're working with clay for a really long time, like a particular piece for a very long time, and you're conditioning it in the warmth of your hands, you're going to find that the clay will become really tacky. And with Fimo, it really doesn't do that really right away. It's actually really good for if you're going to be working on a project that requires a bit more time. So it's a good thing. Now I want to talk about buying clay online. Now describing this tip is going to be a little bit difficult because I don't have old packages of clay. But I will say right now, these 3 packages of clay are the current packaging designs for these particular brands of clay. For Sculpey, it's the red and white lettering with the silver and green, swirls on the packaging. For Primo, as I destroy it, let's see, it is a black, white, and gold outline, and it says accents right here, and it's also got the swirls because it is a Sculpey brand. And this is what Fimo looks like. And it's good to keep these in mind, because if you're going online to purchase clay and you see that the packaging is very different, that means it's probably an old, outdated version of the clay, and it's not a definite thing, but it's more than likely that clay will probably be kind of hard and just more difficult to work with right off the bat. You could probably still condition it and it'll work just fine, but I think that tip's really important for someone that's working with polymer clay for the very first time. For a beginner to get a bunch of clay offline for a good price, but then to receive it and find that you can barely work with it, that would be just so awful. That would be a really crappy start to working with polymer clay. So like I said, this is just a really easy, simple thing when it comes to purchasing polymer clay. I hope it was helpful, and you'll be seeing more tips from me soon. Okay, bye!